Now, a powerful 6.2 magnitude earthquake has hit off the coast of Istanbul. The epicenter was located in the middle of the Sea of Marmara at a depth of just 10 kilometers. Shaking has been felt in several parts of Turkiye, and numerous aftershocks have also been recorded. Turkiye is in a geologically volatile area surrounded by several tectonic plates. Let's bring in Al Jazeera's Melike Yoldaş. She joins us now live from Istanbul. So I believe you were there when the earthquake hit. First of all, just tell us what you experienced, Melike.
Hi, Sammy. Yeah, I was actually in a coffee shop just up the road from the hotel I'm staying at in Beşiktaş. And while I was in there, I realized that, you know, I felt like I was sort of moving. And by the time I sort of processed that, the person next to me said out loud, we're living in an earthquake. And by the time we all processed that, we looked up. Basically, the place was moving side to side, and then it stopped. We went outside and we realized, like, everyone's instantly out on the streets. You know, it was just a few seconds ago when we lived that, but I think the fear is so strong here that, you know, people were already out on the streets, basically.
Melike, so far I've been looking through reports. What can you tell us about casualties, the extent of damage, that kind of thing?
To be honest, right here where I am, I didn't see any buildings collapsed or any damage that anyone was talking about. Just a lot of people out on the streets. But apart from that, nothing else that I can say around me. Apart from that, I didn't hear, or I've been checking to see if there was anything. I haven't seen or heard of it yet. I think it was more so the fear that sort of got everyone out. But apart from that, I can't say myself that, you know, there's anything that I've seen or can report on in that regard.
Yeah, just to put this into context, of course, this comes after that huge earthquake. When was it? In 2023. I was there as well in that. But people were expecting, there was a lot of talk that there's going to be another earthquake in Istanbul. Has that translated into precautions, into, you know, action by municipalities and so on?
The thing is, there was a 2023 earthquake, correct? But people in Istanbul in particular have this fear since the 1999 Marmara earthquake. Where that took, like, you know, thousands of lives. It was, you know, probably over 17,000 lives that were taken, and, you know, a lot of damage had happened. That in particular was in the Marmara region, which is where Istanbul is in. And since then, there's been talks that, you know, there's an expected huge high magnitude earthquake that Istanbul's going to be living. And there's obviously works that people, municipalities, or anyone that basically, you know, tries to get the municipalities to talk about and, you know, say they're going to do some sort of earthquake works, or, you know, redesigning or rebuilding or you know, and I think that like today's fear of people was for that reason, apart from the 2023 earthquakes, which obviously shook people up to its core. But more particularly since 1999, people have been living in fear, in particular in Istanbul, because of that expected earthquake, which people are saying are expected around 7 magnitude or whatnot. But that's all really.
All right, we're glad you're okay, and we hope everyone else is too. Melike Yoldaş, Al Jazeera's producer in Istanbul.